This is Servantsville with your hosts Deana and Krystina. We are here to say what you're thinking with no edits.
So whether you like your tea sweet or your coffee black, we like it piping hot as we serve and spill.
Everyone is afraid of the camera. Too bad you're being recorded. Say hi, everyone. It's behind you. Yeah. This will be available on our patreon.com/Servantsville. It's not loud. James, Krystina's mad because her loud voice isn't loud enough. Sing a song.
A little bit more.
Sing.
That's better. Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready? Oh, yeah. Our tour manager, social media manager, Christine, thank you so much for being here. CM is here. CM. My mom's laughing at me, but she doesn't know she's in for a ride. It might be a roast. Okay, we did it. We're here. We're happy everyone's here to celebrate a one-year anniversary that occurred on June 9th of Servantsville. Basically, two moms that came together and found a space, found a place to complain about our husbands, just kidding, our children, we love you, and shoot the dirt. No curse. Thank you. So for those of you who don't know me, I am Deana.
I'm Krystina.
I'm the sweet tea.
I'm the black coffee.
And we are Servantsville. Yeah, this is who we are. So let's talk about how this came about. Oh, James, you're blocking us. James, you're blocking the camera. Yeah. Listen, there are subscribers in this room who pay $3 a month for this. So we want to make sure we give them.
Don't block the camera.
I pay in different ways.
You are, whenever we need a drink.
Okay.
James, can you bring down the lollipop?
I will be honest, I do want to thank my husband because on Sundays or Saturday mornings when we record, sometimes it's 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, I say the kids are yours, and then I will text him and be like, I need the damn lollipop. I need the lollipop. I need the lollipop. So thank you. There you go. You had your moment. Are you okay with that?
Yep.
Okay. So funny, as I was telling Krystina this, she told me about her nightmare.
I did. I had nightmares last night that I was spilling coffee, that I came from working out, and I couldn't even get dressed. I was so sweaty.
Well, she gave me PTSD because as an 8th grader, that was the first time I had the mic in my hand. I wanted to become the vice president of the 8th grade class. And my dad, who's sitting right here, he said to me, you'll have to look into the lights, and then you look over everyone's head. There's no lights here. We have to look at everyone's faces, so this is hard. They're judging. And this is what you heard for 2 minutes. And I was nervous. And then finally someone tapped me on the shoulder and I was like, I want to be the vice president. So it continued. I normally sing. I normally do fashion shows. I don't do
That's
this.
how we met.
So this is how we met. Krystina was rocking her cheetah print back in 2011.
It was like 2012.
Yeah. Jerseylicious was out and about. Real Housewives of New Jersey was out and about. Glam Fairy.
We met at the premiere party.
Yes, I had no idea who she was, but I was the photographer one night, and I took her picture, and she posted it.
Well, it was
you
funny.
didn't tag me, by the way. Rude.
Well, it was funny because when we actually officially met,
Yeah.
we
came
were
up.
both like, I said to you,
Yeah.
I had a friend, we were both on Jerseylicious. We were both,
She does this all the time. All the time.
and we were both at these premiere parties and these fashion shows,
Mm-hmm.
and then you pulled up the pictures.
I did. I was like, look, I was at the fashion show. She goes, oh my God, I was there too.
That's my face.
And Tracy DeMarco, Olivia, it was good times. It was good times. Actually, Teresa did leave us a message. She said, be your authentic self
That's
and have a great time.
That's
She
your
said
time.
it for both of us. This is what happened. No, you gotta go away, kid. I love you, but this is not your moment. Your moment is when I gave birth to you. On your birthday is your moment, but this is not your moment. This is my daughter.
Hello.
There you go. You had your moment. Okay, bye. Bye.
James.
Ding. Where's the bell? Olipop. So, we decided, I said to Krystina, I was like, hold on. Tangent City, calm down. Gonanas, as you can see behind us, is actually how we truly met.
Officially met. Yeah, we were
on a call.
There
We're ambassadors. The elite.
We were the
The
elite.
elite. We're better than many.
They picked what, 10 out of the company.
They picked 10 of us.
And we went on a Zoom call and we start talking and I'm like, oh my god, we were the first two on.
We were. And we started talking.
And she was like, oh, these are two of our, where are you guys from? We're like, New Jersey. I'm like, where? Morris County. I'm like, where? And we realized that and then that's how we were like,
Roxbury, New Jersey. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I befriended Krystina because her husband's a cop and I felt safe. So there's that.
so I was like,
he's ignoring me. You were our first caller. I do appreciate that. You were our first caller. Thank you for that. Everyone for the first caller. Come on. Don't be shy now. There we go. Our first caller.
Give my shout out.
You and James got your shout outs.
But yeah, Go Nanas is how we met.
Official.
We are lucky enough to sing the best song ever. It goes something like this. Olipop.
Olipop.
We love Olipop, hence one of our sponsors tonight. So we do have our VIP subscribers got a nice goodie bag, but we will be raffling off some of these goodies. Olipop is a sponsor, Go Nanas, and also the brand Provence PV sponsored us. So we're so grateful for that because I didn't know, we did it.
You did it.
High five. Yeah. But let's give a quick little rundown of who you are, because maybe not everyone knows who you are.
I'm a mom of 3. Raise your hands.
Raise your hand if you belong to her. You don't have to raise your hand. It's okay.
And my husband, Bill.
Hi, Bill.
Mom. Yeah. Mom with Bill.
Oh.
And,
Well, we're learning something new.
And yeah, I do hair.
Wait. You need to go into this because you threw this at me during a podcast recording. You told, she doesn't do just hair.
I do hair on the deceased.
For dead people. So I'm sitting there trying to have a serious interview, and she goes, yeah. And I'm like,
well, that was our first thing. So we had gotten together. I was listening to your podcast. And
I asked all the questions.
And I reached out and I was like, hey, this was great. I tagged you on it when you walk. And you were like, oh, be on my show, be a guest. And that's how it all happened.
So she's very talented for the living and the not living. At least you know you're in good hands.
Yep, here and there.
She is a fitness guru. She probably won't say that about herself, but she's keeping me and holding me accountable. She does this thing called 75 Hard, and I'm prepping myself for it.
You're going to do great.
I'm going to do great. I bought a walking pad because of you. My bank account is depleting because of you. I'm just kidding. But she's like, but you got to give yourself credit. Like, you're a mom of 3, and you're doing all this, and health is really important to you, and I love that.
It's a mental out, so I don't lose my sanity. Really.
Sure. I do podcasting to save my sanity. That's what I do. Anything else you want to share about yourself?
No, but I want to thank all my friends for coming. All my friends for coming here. And family. You guys are friends before your family.
So I'm going to start and thank my family for coming. I have a friend who's here when we were in diapers. Like, that's epic. Like, were we in diapers, huh? Okay. Sorry for those rough moments that we might have shared. You didn't push me down the hill, so we're good. That was my older sister. So, I'm a mom of 2. You all probably saw the one scream your head off. That's Mia. And then Jameson's over there. He's playing Minecraft or something. It's cool. It's fine. Hi, babe. My husband's a chef, so if anybody needs any good eats or tips, he's sitting over there in the corner. You can reach him at jameselva.com. It's not a real website, just kidding. And other than momming and podcasting, I am an educator. It's important to teach the youth, even though they're really bringing me down. Oh my God, hi. I did not even see you there. Hello. I love you for being here. I just had a moment. Sorry. I feel like a celebrity just walked in. Good, kind of did. And podcasting just came into my life after doing all the fashion world since 2010 and the reality stuff. And I wanted a podcast. And Krystina's actually the first person that I can say I made a connection with. I did not have to school you or teach you. You just fell into it and started the talk of Ozempic. So let's talk about it.
Well, the way it came about was she, on her podcast, had came out and said how it was a thing that everyone was doing. And I said, I agree, and I think it's something that's not spoken about. It's more of like taboo, and it shouldn't be. If you're doing something to make yourself feel better, you should embrace it, right? Like,
I actually...
So I reached out and I said, thank you for saying that, because I feel like a lot of people will look at you and say, hey, you look great. And you say diet and exercise. And you're like, Is it really though?
This is when I knew she was the black coffee. This is when I knew I needed her on my podcast because I have to sometimes edit myself. You know, I can't go to school and be like, hey, it's your teacher. And
But I
then,
think it should be something that if this is what you're doing to make yourself feel better, you should be supported.
oh, I agree. I think so. The reason I didn't know, like, she was like knowing all about the Ozempic. I just knew, I don't know if anyone follows Remy Bader on Instagram. She just walked. When I say walked, girl strutted the runway for Sports Illustrated. And she was very honest about her Ozempic journey where she took it, she stopped, she doubled back and gained all the weight. So she had surgery done and she's like, you know what, I'm just gonna love my body, I'm gonna be who I am. And she was just really woman strong. And then I'm finding, and when you said it, it definitely resonates. Like people are like, I just look good on my own. No, you don't, Becky. No, you don't. You don't. No. I don't like to use Karen because I do have friends who are Karen and I love them. So if anyone's name is Becky here, I'm sorry. You're the target for today. But then we went into like a tailspin and we were talking about Ozempic and it just kind of fell into every single conversation that we had after that.
Yeah.
It was like, it was empowering. You were getting angry. It was a good angry. It was like, knock it off.
I think that everybody should embrace what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because there are people who don't want to do it that will look and say like, hey, how did you do this? And then they're going to do it. They're not going to get the results. So like everyone should just empower each other, right?
No, I like that. And then that tailspin
That's
into
everything else that we.
Well, we had a lot of, if you listen, we have a lot of tangents. It's actually bad. I don't edit them out. I leave them all in there. I think we're funny. I like to think we're funny. If anything, those of you listen, do you enjoy? Look at my mom. She's like, I don't listen to you. She's like, I just pay for it, so shut up. I don't listen to you. Fair enough? Sometimes. I'll get you. Give me a couple minutes. I want to groove in. I don't want to just roast you right away. But then we started talking about empowerment and like all these things. And then I had something happen in December where I said something where it kind of tilted my crown and my horn started coming out. Because I did podcasting and I was like, you have to be all nice and you have to be honest. Christina's like, leave that. And I'm like, oh, okay, holding on. And I would say like, oh my God, it's like, what was it, slow as dirt? No. What did I say? What's my saying? Slow as dirt? Oh, because it's slow as... No, it's not. What is the saying? I wrote it down. No, what's my saying? Slow as dirt? What is it? Slow as dirt?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. Dumb as dirt. Dumb as dirt. Whatever, I would say something and she's always correcting me with her vibrant words and I love that from her. But I said something where I constantly had people talking about me. Mom, I swear she's a good kid.
That's where I get it from.
Oh, okay. Italian? Are you Italian? No? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. All right, that's fine. People were like, we were talking about how people talk, and Krystina has the constant like, oh, you work out, you have time to work out. Tell me about your program. And, you know, we love those people for us, always dropping the DMs and talking about you. And I said, you know what, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm going to be 42 years old in July. Yeah, wow. Oof, it's getting rough over here. Did you just look at your watch and say soon? Perimenopause already. We're feeling it. Yeah. So I said I'm not going to allow people anymore to bring me down. I hear you. You have every right to voice your opinion, but I'm over this. I'm done with this. And for a long time, I think it was a stigma, like just to kind of take what people were saying about you and just kind of like whether it was like a mom
like almost like don't let it bother you, but then at the same point it's like where do you draw the line, right?
Or it was this. I'm just kidding.
No, but I'm just kidding.
And then in my head I have a giant 1980s phone book and I'm smacking them in the face with it. I'm telling you, if you ever take your stress out on somebody, you know when you're smiling at someone and you're like, shut up, like stop talking and your face starts to hurt? I'm gonna need Botox soon.
I know somebody who can hook you up with that.
Okay. Well, I have TMJ and migraine, so hook a girl up. Literally, in my head, I'm hitting them. Like, try this next time. Just look at them. I'm not hitting you with the phone book right now, but you look at them, and in your head, you're just swinging that phone book. It feels so good. It feels so good. Did you ever do that? You gotta try it. Well, instead of clocking someone in the face, I feel like this is a better...
I don't do that either.
I'm not promoting violence. Children, I'm not promoting violence, okay? But what I'm saying is you gotta get the stress out.
Yes, which is why I work out the way I do.
Okay, true. So what I said to you is, I said in the podcast, the amount of times people talk so much crap or junk, I feel like your teeth would rot. And you were so proud of me.
It was.
That made my
I thought
day.
that was very big of you from where you usually come from, a place of peace.
Well, because it's usually singing Frozen. I will Disney princess sometimes. I don't know. I'm just like, we are recording. Yes, we are. She gets so embarrassed. This is different from us. Usually we're sitting and we're staring at my bright ring light. It's making me look so youthful right now. I'm like, God damn, these lights are messing me
That's not
up.
bad.
Do I look old? Can you see from? Do I look good? Okay. Yeah, not good lighting. So then we rolled into we were just talking about this. Ooh, okay. So I might have stole this from some. Is anyone watching Younger
I
on
watched
Netflix?
some of
Okay.
that.
Yeah, I'm not done. I'm almost done. And we talked about
It was
this.
nice. It was good. It's kind of cheesy though.
Well, what?
It's a little cheesy.
Okay, so it kind of resonates with me a little bit because, like, my husband is 7 years younger than me. I know, right? I know. Okay, so the first one wound up getting another woman pregnant, so I wrote a book about it, right? So then the second time, I'm like, wait, if I date someone younger, then I can be the one who's in charge, right? My mom did the same thing, right? What's the age difference you guys, though? 20? Okay. I told you I'd get you. Don't you look at me like that. You guys got a big gap, too. Anybody else promoting younger marriages? I think it's great. Okay. Yeah. Are you younger or he's younger?
He's younger than you?
Right? See? Wait, hold on. I got a Ricky like this. Excuse me. Okay, hi. Ma'am, tell us your name.
Madeline Q.
Okay, what is the age difference?
4 years younger.
4 years. Everyone 4 years younger. 4 years younger. Okay. We'll go for Denise. Okay. So funny enough, like my mom and dad are both in the same room. Hey, you know what? Turns out it didn't work out, but we all get along, right? So my mom was with someone for a really long time, and he was just like a turd. But then she met Ed over here. What is the age difference? 23 years. I did the calculations before I got here. Love that for
My
you.
mom.
Did you guys sign a prenup? She's gonna go before you. So.
My mom. Yeah. Marty's
Oh wait,
also younger.
another Ricky Lake moment. Go ahead. Hi. What's your name? Nancy. Nancy. How many years? 9. I love that. Oh, she beat me. Damn. All right.
Your mom beat everybody.
All right. Cheers to Denise. Here, I'm gonna raise my glass. There you go. There you go. Thanks for coming out tonight. I didn't know this was happening. So if I leave teaching, I could be a comedian, right? Definitely can't. I'm not that funny. All right. So then we talked a lot about. Oh God. Okay. You want to talk about this one?
What?
Oh, so back to Younger. See, Tangent City. God damn it. On the F word, they talk about what's her? I hate that woman's name. Olivia? No, who's the the one that comes at the end? She's trying to sell her fake book.
Oh.
What's her name? Is it Olivia? Yeah. Oh shoot. Help. Okay. Help.
Is she the one who was like the fake book that was written
Yes.
years ago?
Yes.
I don't remember her name. I think that's the last episode I watched. Like really, it was getting a little too much for me.
Real? Okay.
I couldn't.
Were you working out when you were watching this?
Yeah.
All right. So you gotta watch this. What the heck was it? Olivia? Oh, I didn't like her. She was stealing Charles. Sorry if anyone didn't watch it. I'm giving this away. So she wrote a book and she was talking about failure. And I thought this was perfect because Krystina loves the F word. And I hate Quinn. Stupid Quinn. Yeah, Quinn. Jerk. I don't like the word failure. I think that's something that we talk a lot about on our podcast, even though sometimes we're, like I said, we're on tangents and we're just all over the place. We talk a lot about failure and how it's not. When you say failure, it shouldn't be failure, right? You have to make mistakes to grow. You have to do all these things in your life to find where you belong and what's happening. I know, I look at Krystina and I'm like, girl's got 3 kids. She's working out. She's literally, I think she texted me and she's like, okay, I'm getting ready right now. I'm not going to blow out my hair. I'm going to go to the soccer field and then I'm going to come home. I'm going to do my hair and then I'm going to be there. And I'm just like, I'm sitting on the couch. I'm scrolling on TikTok. Jamison and Mia, stop. Leave mommy alone. I'm scrolling. But I think we have that strong energy and we always talk about that. I feel like it's a big promoting aspect and topic that we talk about on our podcast. Like,
Well, I think a lot of times you just have to get things done. So which other option? Sit on the couch and scroll TikTok.
she's so poetic. Yeah. Okay, in my defense, I did have a little headache. I was just Just also, there's a lot of. I send you all those funny videos of those like people. I send them to you too, like trying to sing, and it's so cute. I love it for them. It's a good time.
You could have been blowing out your hair.
Yes, I do not know how to do hair. This just happens because it happens. Bondi Boost, you know, familiar with that brand? Their blow dry brush for $50 made this happen today. So if you're really horrible with your hair, I highly. They're not sponsoring us today, but I highly. It came out in. Right, I don't have a cowlick or anything. Okay. Is it? All right. So yeah, we talk about that. Then we who are you right here? Oh, okay. So we were talking a lot if you're a mom, but even if you're not a well, yeah, this kind of mom with the summer.
There's a lot of moms here.
Yeah. So we were actually our most recent episode, which we didn't publish yet. So we're kind of giving you a little teaser, if you will. The struggles of summertime. Now I feel like we have two folds on this. I love the summertime because I don't work, but then I'm mommy, where you're like.
I actually said to CM before.
Where's CM?
Over there.
CM.
I said the struggles of summertime, and she said she just is going to put her kids in camp. She's not struggling at all. That's
Oh, to go to camp? Okay. I feel like if I put my kids in, you know why? I think I told my parents this when I was 5. I went to camp back in 1922, and this is when they didn't check with the parents, and they just put you on a bus.
And left.
They drove you to a water park. I was 5. I didn't know how to swim. I was that annoying kid in the pool that wore swimmies and a tube. I was that pool because I didn't know how to do it, and the water was 4 feet. Okay, why was I wearing swimmies in a tube? Like I was embarrassed. Why didn't you teach me to swim? Anyway, they put me on a water slide. We didn't have time. Oh, we're gonna talk about that. They put me on a water slide. 5 years old. I'm going down it, and I remember this vividly. And all of a sudden, I'm backwards. And the next thing you know, I'm looking up, and there's water above my head. I'm just looking up, just waiting. They came in, they got me, and that was the last year I went to camp. So I'm scared of camp.
I don't think camp's like that anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I teach high
think there's, like, a
schoolers.
lot of
Are there high
liability.
schoolers that are like the peoples in charge? The
Yeah, but I
peoples.
think there's like a head. There's like an adult president.
But then I go like Jason Voorhees, you know, like where they're making out, they're not
That's in
paying
New
attention,
Jersey.
and someone drowns.
That's in New Jersey. I just found that out. That's in New Jersey.
Yeah, they're Jason Voorhees. That like
Yeah, Crystal Lake. Were you the one telling me this? Yes. I just found this out.
You
Yes,
should
you
go
did
there.
tell me that.
We should do a photo shoot. It would be fun.
No.
Let's wear a podcast there. Jason will come out of the water. But that's my fear. Are you camping? You're not camping.
I don't camp in a tent in the woods.
No, not you. Your kids. Or you send your kids to camp.
Like a day camp for a couple of hours. That's what we're
Oh,
talking
are you
about.
doing
She's not
overnights?
doing overnight at 10. No, it's like summer camp, not like wood camping.
Okay.
But it's all wet.
How are you affording that? Are you still on your feet on the internet?
It's a secret camp.
Okay.
I don't know what to tell people. So some moms in here said their kids there.
What if? Because I heard you have a nice house, Sam. What if we opened a camp in your backyard?
It's the Calcica.
It could be called CM's Camp.
CM's
Campalicious. Campalicious CM. My husband could chef. My husband could cook there.
It could be like a business.
She has a pool. Anyone lifeguarding here? No, I don't want that responsibility either. No, it's not good. You're gonna volunteer?
I don't know. I just sent my kids over here.
Oh, okay. You know what? Let's put it in the Roxbury Moms group.
Google sheet right there.
We'll
Anonymously. We'll put it in anonymously. Erica loves the anonymous posts.
Oh, I just put a post in there. That was me. I was complaining about.
Did you do it anonymously?
No, I did not.
Okay.
You know me better.
I was
than
about
that.
to say.
Okay, so one thing about me, if you haven't noticed already, I'm very blunt and I'm very honest. Sometimes it's a weakness, but I refuse to lie. I refuse. Like if someone comes up and like, "Do I suck my teeth?" I'm like, "You've got a lot of stuff in your teeth." Or like, I just hope someone says to me, "Ooh, Deana, your zipper's down." Like, no, people let me walk around with my zipper all the time, and I hate that. I think we were talking about the one day my stomach was growling on the podcast, and I'm like, Krystina, are you passing gas? Like, I just want to be honest with you. I just always want to be honest with you.
I would tell you if you did.
Well, like one time you're like, oh my god, ooh, we're getting right, you know?
It's hot in your studio.
Yeah, my studio is hot.
in your studio.
But I always want to be honest with people. Like, I feel like it's really, really, really important. So there was this guy, and maybe you've seen him. He drives up in front of your house, okay, Roxbury friends, And he's got signage all over his car, and I hope no one's husband or boyfriend. I hope this is not your husband or boyfriend. I'm really sorry if it is. But he yells out the window. Mind you, I've got my kids right there, so that always like Mama Bear's like, come on. And he's like, I can see you got a dent in your car. I bet you I can fix that. And I'm like, oh no, we're good. I'm like, my husband has to clean the gutters. I need him. He's like, oh, you don't need me. I'm like, well, first of all, you're not going to just fix my car with me not being present. That's number one. Where was Gary? Should have been outside helping out. Then he goes, I said, well, do you have any cards? He's like, I don't have a card. I was like, well, I want to reference you. I want to see like what work you've done. He's like, you're not going to find me anywhere. And I was like, oh, well, no, thank you. And like I had kids there, and he wanted to tell me something. So he drove off. So I went in the Roxbury Moms group, and I'm like angry typing, but also because he was like sketch. You know, we had one guy who was selling Omaha steaks. Did anyone get the Omaha steaks?
There's always somebody going around.
He jumps out of his car and he runs down the driveway with my two kids right there. He's like, Omaha steaks? I got some left over. No, you don't, you weirdo. Knock it off. And I'm like, oh, like, bye, don't do that. Then you get the asphalt guys. We got leftover asphalt. You want us to do your driveway?
You don't get guys with the stuff on your roof. What is that?
Shingles?
No.
That's a thing. On your sides.
The solar panels.
Oh, Gary sells solar.
Oh, sorry,
It's probably Gary.
Sorry, Gary.
You just gotta stick a sign
Not
on your
anything
door.
else outside, thank you.
You gotta put a sign on your door that says "Go away." Or Gary, let me ask you a serious question. Do the no solicitor signs work? Like if I put that on my door, are you not coming?
If you put it on your door, me personally, I would respect it. I would.
Oh,
That's nice.
I thought you were gonna say I'm still coming.
No, I would respect it. For sure.
AR-15. Oh no, I have a bow and arrow. You want to be quiet. You don't want to make too much noise. Shh. Okay, now with that quiet, I feel like we should pick our first round.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna take a little pause here. Does everyone have a ticket?
Oh, I think we do have the people who walk in there.
If you don't have one, let me know. I want to give you a ticket. Do you not have tickets? No, it's not. Hello. You came here. Wait.
Go get
It's first time.
Go get me 2 tickets. The question is me. You got one.
Can you raise your hand if you need a ticket, please? 1, 2. Do you need a ticket, sir?
Jameson's coming again.
One.
Get the tickets.
Oh, okay. 2. Donna. Okay. Wait, are these both done? Can you go give one to Jackie and then one to Donna? Wait, come here. Donna is in the back with the blonde hair. And then she needs one too? Okay, go see Jackie and Donna. Jackie, do your job. Gary, do you need one? She might not share with you. And then Donna, she's in the back with the blonde hair and the glasses. You see her? There you go. Go ahead, buddy, you got this. And then you need one too? Come on down. This is The Price is Right. Come on, let's play a game here. Okay. Here you go. I'll need another one. Come here, you gotta get one for Gary. I gotta get one for Gary. Oh, you need one too? Alright, this is The Price is Right. Wait, I'm gonna mess this up. Help. I'm gonna mess it up. Help me. No. You're gonna give one to Gary. Gary. What other Gary is here? Oh wait, I need another one.
We're supposed to.
That's why I'm saying.
Okay, I'm gonna shake it, and you're gonna pick it. Gary needs one. All right, so here's the options. Obviously, again, we're blessed by our sponsors. Yeah. But before we start, I do want to thank Rooster's Coffee House for sponsoring us and letting us hang out here and do this. I hope if you're first timers, you're thoroughly enjoying the coffee. I highly recommend the tiramisu latte. I know we have some friends grabbing on the way out. So we do have some gift cards to Roosters. You get to pick behind us. We have some Olipop, Gonanas, or if you're not familiar with the brand, Provence Beauty. It's a good time. No, it's not your turn. Okay, you can say one word. Okay, and that's, thank you so much. I will have a cough tomorrow. Okay, what's your first number? Yeah, let's pick a bunch. Sure.
0155027.
That was fast. Wait, go slower. No, say it again. You gotta be
Oh, they're all 01550. Ends in 027.
027.
Yeah, it is you.
Oh, come on down, okay. Donna, Okay, ladies and gentlemen, walking the runway currently we have, her name is Miss Deana. She's wearing sparkly silver shoes and a black, ooh, look at your dress. Do you want a gift card to Roosters, or would you like to pick from what's behind me? Okay, go ahead, grab and go, grab and go. Okay, next up on the runway, who are we gonna have?
Okay, it ends in 031.
031. Yay! Are we gift carding? Are we hitting the back? So this is Provence Beauty, a brand that I get to work with. It's French skincare. It's why I'm looking so young. This is their Bare Lumiere. It is their moisturizing cream and live, die by all their products. So I'm a big, huge fan of clean beauty. I feel like I was a hippie in my past life, and I love that for me. So if you are a big fan of clean beauty, Provence Beauty is absolutely wonderful. Can you stop being a turd?
Okay, 035.
039. Yes, come on down. Ladies and gentlemen, we are rocking the summer apparel. You want, oh yeah, Deana's is a good time. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right, let's do this.
2 more.
Oh, we can do more too. Yeah, let's go. We still have gift cards, and we have what's behind us. How do we got here? Yeah, do 5 more, and then we'll chat.
026.
Oh, Ken! Oh my God, you better play the lottery. What's up? You want a gift card? That's a good choice. Don't share it. Don't share it, okay? Hide it.
It's just for you, Belle. 046.
Oh, did you win? You always win. You win the lottery too. What would you like, gift card or some goodies? No, you don't have to share. It's okay. Okay. I got a gift card. Look at me, I won.
047.
Yay! What are we doing? She's giving you a gift card. Why are you arguing?
No, you take it, and then we'll come here together.
So basically, you're taking it and you're treating her. That's what's happening. That's what's happening.
Thank you.
Yep, there you go. There you go.
038.
Winner, chicken dinner. Come on down. The price is right. What would you like? Gift card or some goodies? Yeah, go for it. I love that. Oh, man. No, you don't.
028.
028. 028. Is it you? Winner, chicken. Come on down. Come on down. I know. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I love Deana's. Deana's is gluten-free, dairy-free, and vegan for all our friends. So if you are riding that gluten-free train, want to do a more? Yeah, we have stuff left over. We have 3 gift cards left and some other fun things. If you're going to grab an Olipop, grab 2. Grab 2. Grab 2. Olipop. Where's Billy? Billy, can you come sing the Olipop song? All right, we'll have him on standby.
025.
025. Oh, look at this. Look at this. What would you like? What would you like? A gift card. Yes, you can. Spend it wisely, okay? It goes fast. It goes fast.
032.
32.
Oh, it's Jody.
Jody, come on down.
Jody actually became a Deana's ambassador.
Are you serious? Congratulations. Where are you putting the used cards? Where did they go? On here? Okay. Love Deana's. Such a good time.
040.
Oh. 040. Is that you?
See ya.
She's not. Oh, look at this. Your number is your number. Okay. What do you want to have? You want a gift card? Want some goodies? A gift card. Yeah, all about that. Again, Sian is booking your next party. You can contact
Legit,
her.
if anybody has ever been to a Malpica party, it's next level, as well as all of her school events.
What is it, $1,000 an hour? That's fair. That's fair.
045.
45. Oh my goodness. Okay. Go pick something out. It's like when you go to the carnival game and you win something. Isn't this great? I love this for us. Okay, yeah, okay. I gotta have more Provence Beauty. I'll get you.
Last one for now is 043.
043. 043. Oh, come on down. What would you like? We've got agonianas. We've got ollipops that you can take, or you can have a gift card. I know you don't like sell clothes, but... Okay, Evan. Evan's my brother. He's so cute. He's currently looking for a baby mama that has a lot of money. He doesn't want to work, but he'll watch your kids. So you can give him a call. Do you want me to hand out your cell phone number? No? You're good? Okay. I did tell her I was going to say that. She didn't prep me for that. I'm sorry. A business card? Okay. Yeah, he's really tall. So you'll have tall children if that's on your list. Oh, since she's standing here, our Queen Kathy, everyone, setting this all up for us. Thank you again, Kathy of Brewster's Coffee House. So I think the favorite, what are we loving? We had a flatbread here. I saw someone with a waffle. I had the tiramisu latte again. Anyone have any? Would you have?
The empanadas.
You had the empanadas. The croissant. What was your favorite? Hold on, it's a Ricky Lake moment. What did you have?
Grilled cheese with bacon.
Grilled cheese with bacon. Okay. Oh, you had a grilled cheese, right? Yeah. Oh, this good time. Good time. All right, so we're only going to steal like 10 more minutes of your time. I know some of you are like, shut up, we want to go home. We totally get that. But it's Saturday night. Where are you going? Anybody?
We all have kids, most of us, so we're really not doing much.
Yeah, but you're my mom, so you have to stay. So here's that. I don't care if you have work. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I provided you with grandchildren. You're fine. You're fine. Is it too much?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
It's okay though.
I feel like I'm stealing the black coffee tonight. I feel like you're the sweet tea.
I can't. There's many children here.
I'm not suggesting
My own know how many.
I'm not suggesting you drop the bad words.
Okay, so go ahead. Next topic.
Okay, next topic.
I think it's
So,
bad
oh, all right. Okay. So we talked about failure. I want you to be honest. I didn't prep you for this,
No, go
but
ahead.
I love these moments.
Okay.
What would you honestly say? And you can get tear jerker, you can get like emotional, you can cry, let it all out. I know it's black, but like just let it go. What would you say a failure in your life was and you came back from it? Because we're real people here. Like it could have been the time that maybe someone left the toilet seat up and you fell in the toilet. Like,
Well, so here's the thing. So when I had kids, right, and
we're talking.
when I had Savannah, I don't think it's a failure. It was just like a big step for me.
Mhm.
Bill and I decided that we were going to stay home, keep me home, because my mom wasn't well, my in-laws weren't really helpful with us either. They were doing their own thing, and I had to make a decision to stay home and leave my job. And it was hard for me because it was like that was my identity, was leaving the house and doing stuff. So it was a big step for me, but it worked out well. Like, and now I'm like, my friend who does my hair, she will text me regularly things that go on at the salon, and she's like, daily reminder, why you never go back? And I'm like, I don't really need a daily reminder at this point. But it was a big step, you know, and then taking people into my house. Like, the funeral home's good, but it's, you know, it's people have to,
They're dying.
they have to die in order for me to have work.
At least they don't talk a lot though. There's that.
They're good.
Because I know when you go to
But
a hair
I
salon,
have to
well,
say, like, the clients that I do at home, it's great because I'm able to, like, they're very cognitive of my time.
Mhm.
They are very aware of my kids being with me a lot. And, like, I feel like it was a big step, not a failure, but, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a risk that I was
a
taking.
little bump.
Yeah,
bump
a
on
little
the way.
bump that ended up working out really well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's that.
I love that. I think you're doing great.
Thank you.
I think people living and not living are appreciating you.
Yes.
And I will say, she probably won't say this, but she was saying the other day something like, she had to get her hair done, and she did it herself.
Oh my gosh. Well, my friend. Oh yeah. Well,
So many
well,
girls.
because my
Can
friend
you
who does my
imagine me
hair
doing my own
is
hair?
like she's a week overdue, and I was like trying not to bother her, and I was like, Michelle, I really need my hair done, and she was like, oh, all right, and then like she's just really gone. It's her first baby. She's really pregnant. So I went down the basement with Billy, and I'm like, play Fortnite. Mom is gonna put some highlights in her hair, and I did. And then yesterday, Bill came downstairs. He got off of work. He comes home, and I'm like downstairs with the scissors, like giving myself a face right.
You cut your own hair?
Just the front. I really just highlighted the front and cut the front. I can't see the back.
My mom used to cut my hair. I remember when we used to style it like the 1980s when I was in younger grades. So I had that big like bouffant thing going on. I did. I had my daughter's hair, but then I did color every color of the color wheel, so that's my fault. And then I had kids and it fell out. So, yeah. I don't know. Do you want to ask me anything?
What is your biggest comeback that you feel led you to this point?
In
Life. Yeah.
Like a comeback.
Like, what did you feel like you were, like, I'm never going to get through this, and then now you feel like you're at your point where you are your best self? But you had to go through what you went through to get there.
Oh, God. Okay, so in 2013, I tore my ACL and I got divorced. I was married, which I thought was a happily ever after. And like I mentioned jokingly in the beginning, I found out he was with somebody else. They were living together. She was pregnant. It was everything that I wanted, and I guess I wasn't it. But I will say that it took me a long time to realize that that's not my person. And I think back to like high school, when you're like, I love you, I want to be with you, like, and you're so stuck in your ways, like this is your person. But I was not looking for my husband James. I gave up. I was like, no. I remember my younger sister tried to set me up on a date, and I was crying, and I was like, Mom, I don't want to hold someone's hand. I don't want to kiss anybody. Like I was just like so afraid, because how do you trust somebody? I put my trust in this person. I also got married young. I was 25. So, you're young and you're just like, yay, this is so wonderful. And then there he is. I met my husband. Turns out he was making my milkshakes when he was 14 and I think I was 21. So, oops. But I waited. I didn't went to jail or anything like that. And I approached him with a Post-it note and I said, here's my number, because I was chicken. And he then texted me later that night, and the next day he was like, oh, I kind of forgot to mention I'm seeing somebody. And I was like, oh, nope. 6 months later, we found each other again, and I put all my eggs in a basket, and a year later, he proposed, and we're married now since, how many years is it? 9? It'll be 9 years? I don't know. Math is not my thing. Are we married, James? Are we married 9 years? Dude.
You don't know.
You're sleeping on tonight. He's doing the math. 9? Yeah, 9 years? Yeah, okay, so 9 years. And it definitely taught me that I don't mean this in a bad way, like, I'm not going to lean on a man. Like, I don't want it to sound so feminist, but that I had to become my own person. I had to work 3 jobs because I was about to lose everything I had, and I had to be strong. And then the book that I wrote was partially to stick it to him, but also because I wanted that empowerment. I wanted to say, like, yes, you can get divorced and you can still come back from it. And yes, you can get divorced and you can still be a great person. And then I recently found out that he's miserable. So there's that. But I love that for me. So. Book number 2, maybe. I don't know. But that's my comeback.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds really good.
Yeah, we're going to have so many fun things to talk about for season 2.
I'm wearing my hat on the next recording.
I can't.
I'm going to wear my hat that I got with all the curling irons on it.
Yeah, there's curling irons on her hat. The weirdest curling irons. I've never had a curling iron before that vibrated.
Sizes.
I've never had a curling iron like that. Colors,
Yeah.
movement. Does it take batteries?
I'm gonna want one.
Wi-Fi.
Well, then someone's gonna tap in when you don't want this. I would not protect that tap in. No. So, I don't know. Yeah, I want to thank you for joining me on this journey. You did not have to trust me, because you could have been like, she's crazy.
You were so much fun. I have to say, I had a client the other day. I told you about this on our last recording. That I had a client who came.
Why did that?
Kathy,
Yes.
Alive or dead?
Oh, he was
Good
alive.
question. Good
He was
question.
very much alive.
I love this
Yeah, and he
question.
said to me, because I've known him, so he was my friend Kathy's client from years ago when I assisted with her at the salon. And she moved, and she texted me, was like, would you like to take, X, Y, and Z clients? And I was like, some of these are a little crazy. But he was one who was not crazy or creepy, which is good.
Creepy.
And I was cutting his hair a couple weeks ago, and he's like, he'll listen every now and then. And he's like, I just feel like knowing you prior. Remember I told you this?
Yes.
He said, knowing you prior to, like, being married and having kids, like, it's nice to hear you sometimes talk, because I feel like you are, like, yourself again. Which you do lose yourself in motherhood, and, like, with both of my jobs, doing hair at home, doing hair at the funeral home. Like, my kids are with me a lot. So it's not like I get to like leave and go to work. I have to bring my kids with me a lot or work around my kids' schedule. So it's nice that I appreciate the opportunity that you gave me because it's literally the only thing that I do that I said to him, I was like, I get to leave the house without my kids. Like, I'm usually doing it at 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning because I'm running, like, Bill's in the car in the driveway, like, all right, let's go to this, or I'm meeting him at a field. So, like, and you always work around my schedule. I'm like, hey, so there was a game rescheduled for 9, so I got to
Does
come over at
5:30 in the morning work? I'm like, I'll be there. I'm wearing pajamas.
Okay.
No, I'm happy I could be the therapeutic person you need.
Yeah, this is like a good thing for both of us.
I love this.
Yeah, this is great for
But
us.
before we end, nobody move. Stand up. We're gonna do that like shameless like selfie with everybody behind us. You all have to make sure you're in this. Oh my God, we're famous. Okay, I'm gonna do a timer.
No, come on.
Where the hell's the timer? Oh, I got it. Right there it is. Okay. Do 5 seconds. All right, we got 5 seconds. Oh, I cursed. I'm
See,
so sorry.
she says it.
Wait, oh, I took a picture of me. Oh, I love that. Hold on. Okay. Hopefully you're in it. Yay. Thank you guys for coming out. We are serving Spill. We appreciate this 1 year anniversary. Make sure you tip us on your way out. Thank you. Have a great night. Have a great night.
Thanks for tuning in to Serve and Spill. Remember to subscribe to our Patreon. That's patreon.com/serveandspill every other Thursday at 6 a.m. And we do come with a warning label, so be careful. Our tea and coffee is extremely hot.